Alright, here we go. This is Superman, the arcade game. This game came out, obviously, back in the day, 1988, I believe. It's got your classic Christopher Reeve looking Superman. What he looked like at the time. It's probably around the time that Superman 4 probably came out. You guys remember that with, what was his name, Solar Man or Sun Man or something? I saw that in the theater, Superman 4. Well, most people consider that movie to be bad. I kind of enjoyed it. It was a fun movie. I liked all those Christopher Reeve Superman movies. Actually, Atomic Man or whatever the fuck. Lex Luthor was the continuing villain in those, pretty much. Forget if he had anything to do with the third one. The third one had Richard Pryor, who was fantastic. Creepy, kind of a creepy movie. The third one with like the fucking robot thing at the end or whatever. I really want to actually watch that movie again sometime. Now I think he does like a laser beam effect or something here. Damn, how do I kill him? Man, they just keep coming. Hang on one second, because I totally didn't get the chat up. Oh my god, let me get the chat up. What have I done? Come on, game. There it is. Alright. Sorry about that. Totally forgot to have the chat on screen. Now it's up. Kind of like the 90s Batman movies. So as far as the arcade goes, what is the really good Batman arcade game? Is there even one? Because let's talk about Superman games a little bit. James and I just recently played the Death and Return of Superman, which was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I thought it was not that great, but it was okay. Definitely not great though. Then obviously there's the Superman Atari 2600 game, which sucked. Superman 64, which obviously sucks. What else? The Superman NES game is one of the reviews that I helped write, and I remember playing the game for that, and it was just fucking terrible. One of my least favorite NES games, actually, after playing through that for the nerd video. I hated that fucking game. And then obviously Superman 64 is terrible. So this might be the only real good Superman game. And I always remember wanting to play this in the arcade, and I never got too much of a chance. I think they have this at Fun Spot, so next time I'm there I should really play the actual arcade. I think I only played this game one time in the actual arcade, and I remember thinking, oh man, I want to play this more. So finally gonna take the chance to do that. Alright. I think there was a Batman arcade, but it was Western developed and not good. Oh yeah? Yeah, I think there was some kind of Batman arcade, and I have to actually look into that. We should do that. Batman 1990 was Data East, released in the arcade. Was that any good? It must not be, because nobody talks about it. And that's what a shame that there's... Oh wait, you know what? I know the Batman game. They do have that at Fun Spot too. Isn't actually... Fuck, now I'm trying to think of what that is. I have played that before. I think I played that last time I was at Fun Spot. I'm pretty sure they have it there. And this has no pause, so I can't like stop to look at anything. So, that's the thing with arcade games. Zeptomaniac says I can't think of any good Batman arcade games. Thanks. What's its mission for subbing with Twitch Prime? If you guys have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free. I'm taking a little break here from Ghouls and Ghosts because basically I was playing that the last 2 days, and it was a tough game. Batman the arcade game feels like the NES one? Really? I'll have to play it again. I forget. Morning Mike, say hello to your newest patron. You have some good exclusive content tent. Thank you, Louis Valdez, for checking that out. Pause is P. Oh, really? Let me try it. Ooh, that's helpful. Okay, cool, because now I can look up, hopefully, look up this Batman game real quick. Wonder what year that came out. Let's see. Let's see if I played that before. Oh, actually, that looks pretty cool. Not actually. Ending for Batman Arcade. Let's see. What year? 1989. 1990, I guess. Batman is a horizontally beat 'em up. Atari games in 1990, produced by Data East. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to play that too. All right, let's get back to Superman for now, though. But I wanna play that Batman game. Thank Jesus Mike is live. He's giving me something to do at work. And thanks Snow Rezace as well. Finally caught him Mike stream live. Cool. Thanks for coming in. This is your first time watching one of my streams. I would suggest reading all the text and font below so you can see, because people always have questions, when does Mike stream and all this kind of stuff, and so all the answers that you want are written below if it's your first time joining. But yeah, again, as I was saying, I do remember playing this game in the arcade, or at least seeing it, wanting to play it, and then I got a chance to play it like once, and I think I literally put like $1 into it, and that was like it back in the arcade. And I just remember thinking, oh god, I love the graphics, and I like the gameplay. It's pretty, standard, just side-scrolling, flying, beat 'em up, which is kind of cool. Like most of them, you're walking on the ground, but with Superman, you get to fly, and I think that's pretty cool. There's a lot of similar enemies, but that's kind of like any of the beat-em-ups back in the day. Now, I don't know the names of any of these guys. If it's like fucking Web Store from He-Man or something. If you guys know any of the names of these villains or anything, let me know. Break. And there you hear the real Superman theme. What I consider to be real, because I love the Christopher Reeve Superman movies. One of the best themes of all time, really. I actually got to see this Superman, the actual suit that Christopher Reeve wore in the movie. If you guys want to see it, it's in the same place that Pee Wee Herman's bike is at. It's in the Hollywood Museum in Hollywood, which is right off the Walk of Fame. And that's where his costume is, and it's pretty cool to see in person, actually. And I think there was, I think, 2 different length capes or something for different shots. I think when he was like standing up, he had the full length cape, and when he was flying, it was a different cape or something like that. Like they had different ones for him to use. But yeah, great movie. If you've never seen those original Superman movies, you gotta watch them because they're so good. That's how you make a fucking Superman movie. None of this new shit. I did not care for the new Superman at all, really. Actually, you know what? The first one I thought was actually okay. But when they did the Batman vs Superman thing, that fucking sucked. But yeah, I actually didn't hate like the first one with whoever the new guy is. I don't know what the name of the new guy is. And everybody kept talking about the mustache. There was like one shot with the mustache because he didn't want to shave his mustache, or they shot it out of order or some shit. I don't know, but that movie, that was not a good movie. Justice League. And I fucking hated Aquaman. He was like more like a wrestler than like Aquaman. And they're afraid to use like the fucking older costumes. Everything's got to be like, why can't Superman look like this? It was fine. Christopher Reeve was good. Those movies were much better. Like, why can't they just make Superman look like fucking Superman instead of putting him in these weird fucking... Like, he looks more like Batman now than he looks like fucking Superman. Maybe they need to stop being afraid to make the characters what they are. Oh wait, I just put credits in, motherfucker. Oh fuck, I think I hit the wrong button. God damn it, I'm gonna have to start over. Thanks, Arthur B. Fudpucker, for subbing with 4 months in a row. He says he loves Superman. DC wants to be edgy. Yeah, pretty much. The Superman movie from 2006 sucked. Man of Steel 2013 wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, the Man of Steel one from 2013. I never even saw the 2006. The 2006 one was just like, you will believe a man can fly, or whatever, and that fucking one sucked. Yeah, I never ended up seeing that, but I saw the trailer or whatever, and I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking seeing that. So I'm starting this over here because I fucked up somehow. Mike played the Wonder Swan. The Wonder Swan is one console that I do not have. There are a few consoles that, believe it or not, I do not have. But I am trying to get every video game console, pretty much. But I don't have the Wonder Swan. Yeah, see, I don't think James is really collecting consoles anymore, but I'm still, I mean, I guess he is a little bit, but I'm trying to get every single console, pretty much, and I have most of them now. You know, ColecoVision and Television, Sega CDs, you know, fucking, like, pretty much everything. I'm trying to think of the ones I don't have right now. What do I not have? I can think of, you know what? I can think of a lot of things that I don't have a lot of the handhelds. I mean, I have Game Boy, I have Game Gear, I have, you know, SP and Game Boy Advance, DS. I have all those. I have 3DS. Actually, you know what? I do not have the 2DS. And actually, there's a good question for you. Is the 2DS... See, I have the 3DS. Is the 2DS worth getting if I have the 3DS? Because actually, I'm not sure. That's a good question for you guys, because that's one I do not have. And I have Game Boy Color, by the way. That's a really tall building. PC Engine, Super Graphics. Yeah, I have a lot of PC Engine stuff. Mike, where did James find the Nokia phone? The N-Gage? I bought it. That's mine. If you're talking about the Tomb Raider episode, yeah, that's mine. So he borrows a lot of stuff from me. There's actually a video coming out. I guess I'm not supposed to give this away, but there's one coming out later this year, which is also my console, which I want to do some streams of. So when I get it back, I'll do that. But yeah, the N-Gage is mine. But I don't know why I wasn't shooting my fucking eye lasers right there. You don't need the 2DS, okay. Thank you for letting me know that, actually. Oh, and I just realized I can hold the button down. That's nice. I did not know that. Sis Boomba, Sis Boomba, Sis Boomba. The sound a sheep makes when it explodes. I haven't done that in a little while. You have the new 3DS XL from a few years ago. Yeah, I think that's the one I have. Because I had the original one, and it was... The original one I got, like, used, I think, and it was like this ugly fucking red one. I think I still have it. And then I think I have a black XL one now. Joey Ties. Did you play the arcade Mega Man games, Mike? Frank, actually just recently I did a stream. You can check it out on Cinemassacre Plays of Mega Man Power Battle? Was that the name of it? The fighting Mega Man thing? I actually just did a stream of that about a month ago or something. So yeah, Check that out on Cinemassacre Plays. That was a cool game. That was actually a cool game. And if you're into... What was cool about it is I'm really bad... I've said this before, but I'm awful at fighting games. I like them. I'm just not good at them. But that one was more like a actual Mega Man boss fight, which I thought was really cool. You know, for me, who's bad at fighters. So I actually really enjoyed that. Power Battle, that was it. Yeah. So yeah, check that out if you didn't see that stream. And I know that there's another one. They made like a sequel to that, which I have not played that one. So maybe sometime we'll do that. This game has a lot of Double Dragon influence. Okay, sure, I can see it. And also, title. Oh, speaking of Double Dragon. Oh, there it is. We're gonna be doing that sometime soon. Because I have done. Well, we did Double Dragon 2 for James and Mike Mondays. I already did. I did myself. I did. What's it called? Double Dragon 3. I've already done that. Double Dragon 2 I'd like to stream and actually beat. And Double Dragon 1 I'd like to stream and beat. We played Double Dragon 1 once for James and Mike Monday. But we didn't... Fuck. We didn't beat it. So we didn't beat Double Dragon 1 or 2 on stream. I mean, in James and Mike Mondays. But I would like to stream those and try to beat them too. So we'll get to it. That I'm gonna have to practice at because the controls in Double Dragon are a little weird. I've always had a little bit of a hard time with it. But I do love those games. And there's a lot of you got to get the right attacks and like enough points to get the attacks. It's a hard game. I beat it a long time ago. I have beaten Double Dragon 1 and 2 because there was a point when I really was getting good at the like how you get the knee attack and all that stuff. I don't really remember anymore how exactly to do it, so I'm gonna have to figure it out again because it's been a long time since I've really played it. And even in the James and Mike Monday ones, I wasn't. See, when you're like swapping back and forth between like a friend, it's hard to like. It's hard to get good. Actually, I have an easier time playing by myself if I really want to like beat something. Also, you know, when I record with James, I have a limited amount of time, so it's harder to get through something. Damn, these guys are kicking my fucking ass. This game, I think this game was a fucking quarter muncher, really. And also, I think you should be able to use the laser beams out of your eyes more often, unless there's something I'm doing wrong. But I think only on like the flying side scrolly parts can you do that. Like, who's this guy? Fucking Elephant Man? Another one that looks like a He-Man villain. I must have not been paying attention before to continue. For the most part, older games are much harder than anything modern. Well, I like that you said for the most part. I think Fortnite is extremely difficult because you're playing against people that probably mostly only play that, and they're very, very good. I think, you know, I've said my opinion about Fortnite before. I kind of like Fortnite. I'm really bad at the, and I know a lot of you guys hate Fortnite, but I actually like a lot of aspects of it, but I don't like the fort part of it. I kind of wish they would release Fortnite without the fort, for one thing, or make Fortnite, call it like Fortnite Edition 2 Turbo or some shit. I don't fucking know, but another Fortnite that doesn't have the fort. And I know people say play PUBG. I don't really like army military based stuff too much. So that's not super for me. Oh, actually, that's not entirely true. There's one off the top of my head that I can really think of that I actually really love. I don't know if you guys have played Desert Strike. that's like a sort of army military type thing that I actually love. And if you want to count G.I. Joe on NES, I do like that a lot. So, I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that I don't, but I guess there's basically sometimes I do something. I guess, you know what, when I say that, the kind of shit that I don't like I don't like Call of Duty at all. So I guess I'm mostly thinking about that. Yeah, that's a game you're not gonna see me stream. I do not like Call of Duty. I never have. So I guess that it's not that I don't like military stuff. It's just that I guess I just don't like Call of Duty very much. And I think that's kind of... Oh, you know what? And I also don't like that... I guess, what's it called? Like Battlefront or whatever? I don't like that. But yeah, Jungle Strike, Desert Strike, those are fucking cool. I should stream those. Those are fucking good games. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You should play Ghosts and Demons, Mike? What the fuck is Ghosts and Demons? You know what? And I wish I didn't hang it on my wall.